My name's Tommy Shropshire, and I'm with Magnolia Fly Fishers in Jackson, Mississippi. And I'm tying today a Elk Hair Caddis for the intermediate fly tying course that our club offers. And this is for instructional only, so perfection is not the object here. But the Elk Hair Caddis is what we're going to be tying today. The materials needed include what I'm using today is a Mustad number 94840 hook, typical dry fly hook, either that hook or anything equivalent. I'm using a olive 6/0 thread, a ginger hackle, and of course you can have your own choice of dubbing, but I'm going to use a kind of a yellow dubbing today. And a little piece of monofilament line. And you'll see how all this ties together in just a second. I'm going to start by inserting the hook into the vise, and I practice debarbing hooks. Mainly because I don't like to stick it in myself and have to retrieve it. We'll start by applying the thread as the base. It's enough to get it started. So it'll remove the tag in. You'll notice I just spun it counterclockwise to make the thread lay flat. That unwinds the thread. I'm going to come back up, and I'm going to tie in that little piece of monofilament. This is about a 4-pound test. I don't think I'd use anything heavier than that. 2 pound would be plenty. It doesn't matter how it gets in there, as long as it holds. I need to almost over the barb of the hook, and there I'm going to apply the dubbing. And you can see I'm going to use you could use your choice, but typically a cream or a light yellow is about all that's needed. And this doesn't have to be very perfect. You don't need a tapered body. This little plump, fairly level body would do fine. I'm staying back from the eye pretty good because I don't want to bunch things up at the eye. From here, whoa. I'm going to use my hackle that I just dropped on the floor. It's a dull side and a shiny side. I want the shiny side facing toward the eye of the hook. And I'm clipping just enough there to help grab that. And I found it easier for myself to do a little whip finish right there, so that feather doesn't come out. Nothing special about this, just wrapping it to the end there. I'm going to tie that in with that little string of monofilament. A couple of wraps should hold that. And Then I'll wiggle that monofilament back through as I continue turning back to the eye of the hook. Move that out of the way. Tie down the monofilament. Real good. It's pretty slippery, so you need to get it good. Clip it out of the way. Clip the feather off. Now, why it's called an elk hair caddis. Using natural color elk hair, of course you can get different colors, but for elk hair caddis, nothing tricky about this, just a nice little pinch of elk hair and remove as much of the fuzzy part as you can. Put that in a stacker. A few good taps. Ends are lined up. Want that just a little bit beyond the end of the hook. I'll pinch that. Make a turn. Start to tighten it. Make another turn. Tighten it a little bit more. Hope your thread doesn't break. Couple of snug turn. You want it good and snug. But you don't want to let go with your fingers where you have it pinched. The head is okay to let it flare out. Matter of fact, that's what you want. Plenty of turns. Now you can let go. You could clip this head now and whip finish right where it is, but I prefer to pull that back, build up a little head there, and that creates a little space, makes it easier to tie your tippet on and get to it, the eye of the hook just a little bit better. Good whip finish. Take that off. Take all that loose stuff of the head, kind of pull it together. And you take your scissors, level it up. Treat your thread with a little cement, which I won't do right now. You can do that. And that is a elk hair caddis. Simple as can be.